destruction. The Order of the Radiant Heart has been doing the best job they can, like rounding up civilians to get them out of harm's way. And then we ended a session there, and the last session was just fighting. And we didn't finish combat, if that tells you anything about what this session was like.
Nice.
Yeah. But basically, my goal was kill arson. And then I accomplished that, and then I was like, see you next time. Peace. And
Seems like a good
like
note to end on.
Arson is dead, not like revivifiable dead. He
Rough. That was the one Sebastian was like, chill with us.
Yeah, no, Arson was fingered of death to death, which was really unfortunate because he had just taken the special potion of haste, and he rolled on the wild magic surge table, and the one he got was that on every one of his turns he has to roll on the wild magic surge table. Ooh!
Exponential.
He's getting raised as a zombie at the beginning of Subri's next turn. So, I'm gonna make his zombie roll on the wild magic surge table.
Oh, that could get weird.
Man, was there a reason why they wanted to ban magic in the city?
I wonder
Reason.
why.
Yeah, it makes me kind of rethink some stuff.
I don't know. And that is where you join us. Imagine you got into the city and you were like, man, shit's popped off with the wizards. There's a schism in the wizards. Maybe I don't want to be involved in this. And you just Homer Simpson into a bush for a while, and then Arson got taken down, and you're like, well, fuck, I gotta do something at this point.
Interesting. Yeah, that actually fits.
Yeah, I thought it might. And a bet was in the fight and totally dipped because he had singular digits of health left. And then this creepy looking fucker right here, you've encountered her ilk in the past. She is a Shatterkai and is associated with the Cowled Wizards, and she popped out of fucking nowhere and did something called Wave of Weariness. And everybody on the field,
Your hands.
Everybody had to roll a con save, and most people failed, and then they took like
damage and a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, they took. Hold on, let me see where it is. I just need to know how much damage she did with that because it was prodigious. Oh, there it is. 47 necrotic damage, and if you failed the save, you took that and got a point of exhaustion. And it's a 60-foot cube originating from her. So it got everybody on the field. And things are actually looking much better than they were. Because there were a lot more people down. And fucking Greg dropped his lay on hands pool into Hand Dog. So Hand Dog is back up. Taffy is down. The Turtle Druid is down, who you are unfamiliar with the Turtle Druid. It's a friend they made. Metal made friends with the Turtle Druid. He's down. Poppy got sent back.
With us.
Yeah, Poppy got sent back to the Feywild. But that was Cone of Cold, I think, sent Poppy back to the Feywild. And I did my very level best to slow roll, revealing Subri as a bad guy, ostensibly. But Arson just refused to die.
Did design him to be pretty hard to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, Davriel did his very best to talk Subri into joining forces against the Shatterkai Cowled Wizard lady. And then he rolled a natural 1 on his persuasion check.
Outstanding.
Yeah. And she was like, the rest of you can leave, but not him because he's a shadow thief. So the impression you've gotten is, that everyone's gotten, is that the rebel mages, the terrorist mages, we'll call them terrorists, have some sort of beef with the shadow thieves, the extent of which is currently unknown. And I think, Cervantes is here.
Yep.
Cervantes is hurt.
Yeah, I think almost everybody is pretty fucked up. And that brings us to this. So, if you have not rolled initiative, add yourself to roll yourself some initiative.
Okay.
Bubbles, or not Bubbles, Taffy currently has 1 failed death save.
Mm.
I think she failed it. Hold on,
Literally
let me
who?
look. Arson's friend. None of you care. It's fine.
Okay.
Is Arson's, are they in a building? I wouldn't be able to see them, huh?
They're here.
Yeah, they're right here. They are in a building. I turned off, you shouldn't be seeing, I turned off dynamic lighting so that people could see who is down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
9.
a 9. Fantastic. Right. So, we'll rearrange that descending. And we were on Subri's turn. She casts Finger of Death. I don't think she has any bonus actions that she can do after that. Nope, she does not. She casts Finger of Death as she said that she would. She was like, fuck that Arson in particular. Arson's last words were, please save my daughter. And that's the end of Subri's turn. She'll actually step back so that she is adjacent to the Archdruid, Samantha, who you all broke out of jail. You have not seen the slime serial killer as of yet.
Cool.
That's part of this.
I forgot that that's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you did that.
It's like as of yet.
As of yet. Let me see.
We can hire him to kill Subri.
Do you think he could kill Subri?
I have no idea, but if one of them kills the other one, then net good to the world.
Let's see. Is this generic? There's 1 left. He's gonna run out here to Greg and be like, fucking Greg, can we fucking leave? He's like, no, you can't leave. This is literally, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, fine. And he's gonna drop his pitiful lay on hand pool into Greg, and Greg gets a couple of HP back. And then he's going to go back in that corner. It's Arson's turn. He is dead.
But
Bleh. Bleh. You all look to Arson and you're like, maybe he's still breathing, he's unconscious, and no, he's just dead. He's motionless. He looks like a withered husk. Your Cervantes in particular, given your status as a holy man and your proximity, you're getting some strong undead vibes.
Uh-oh.
Strong undead vibes.
Are you gonna try to make me undead?
I don't. Does she have another spell slot she can cast that with? I don't think she can.
No.
Okay, so it's the Shatterkai's turn. And what is she gonna do? Well, I mean... Yes, that's exactly what Arson looks like. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh no no no. Okay. Okay. So the Shatterkai looks down at Arson and then looks up at Subri. And I think that Bubbles and Cervantes and maybe Sebastian are the only ones close enough to see this. And she's got a little crooked grin that comes across her cadaverous face. And she points a finger at Subri. Says, "What a very good idea. Why don't you die?"
Oh.
And she casts Finger of Death at Subri. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's a very high roll.
Yeah, it is. Con save. Super good at that.
Is our little rich girl good at
No. Oh, then she does roll a natural 20.
What? She's got plot armor.
Yeah, she's got plot armor, but I don't... Is it enough?
33 damage?
It's a lot of damage. She casts Finger of Death on Subri. And I guess she'd have, is she within 60 feet? Can she do that? Oh yes, she can. And Subri, or the figure of Subri, you see it stutter a little bit, and see it twitch, and you watch as Subri's body turns to snow and melts.
The fuck?
What?
Simulacra.
Clever girl.
Oh my. Well,
Yeah.
I honestly didn't realize she had access to this level of power.
Lots of fun things have been happening while you were away.
I thought she was just rich, not powerful, but here we are.
Sometimes money is power. And the Shatterkai looks at her finger and looks at the melted snow. Fuck. And that is an excellent. The Shatterkai suddenly looks much healthier than she did. Because when it reduces a creature to 0 hit points, the Shatterkai gains temporary hit points equal to that creature's hit point maximum.
Oh fuck.
that?
That's why I asked how many what was Arson's hit point maximum.
Oh no.
Because I'm a bad person.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay,
How many
wonderful.
healing spells do I have left?
I guess y'all better hope that your wizard gets here soon. And that's the end of her turn. Cervantes.
Oh god, Arson.
Yeah.
We're gonna... Cervantes is going to focus on this enemy here and angrily cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Okay. She has been marked. I'll put the target on her, so that we remember that.
And I am concentrating on this.
All right.
Just know you can't run away from me, and I'm just gonna start beating them.
All right.
That's a natural one.
It does not hit, unfortunately.
Let's see another natural one. Not a natural one.
27 does in fact hit.
And then Hunter's Mark does an extra d6, so that's 16 damage.
Okay. And just in case you are inclined to run, because you started within 5 feet of her, your speed is reduced by 20 feet until the start of her next turn.
Christ.
Wow.
I'm gonna use these.
I gotta see the stat block.
Holy
What?
moly.
Holy fuck.
Oh yes, I found some nasty shit for y'all.
Nice. Well, I will end my turn.
Alrighty. It's fucking Greg's turn. And fucking Greg... Forgot that fucking Greg has spells.
Oh, wait, right. I'm a half caster.
Fucking Greg does have spells, actually. None of them are useful. Currently. Go figure, he's bad at being a paladin. So what fucking Greg is gonna do is, let's see. He's a good boy, but he's not very smart. So he just runs around the corner and scoots over here. And uses his action to dash. And go right there.
Greg, you idiot! Please, no!
Like, I'm doing my... Lars, this is what I'm trained to do. I'm supposed to put myself in harm's way for the good of others.
This is how he dies.
Yeah,
No, I'm
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, he's gonna die tragically.
So Mama hears all of this happening and peeks around the corner to see what in the actual fuck. And she is going to... Let's see. Ranged attacks make this attack. Wonderful. She is going to make... She's gonna throw 3 daggers at this Shatterkai. Okay. All 3 of those hit. So, all 3 of those hit. You just see daggers bloom up the front, or up the side of the Shatterkai's body. And one of those gets... Oh no, she doesn't get sneak attack. Huh, that sucks. But she does 12, 14, 11. She does 37 damage with those 3 daggers. And then the Shatterkai turns to look at her, and Maglana says, I've lived a long time. You can fight me if you'd like, but you'll have to find me first. And she pops back around the corner, and she's gonna use Cunning Action to hide. Bye! Um, it's Taffy's turn. Let's see if she fails another death save. She does! Fantastic. That is 2 death saves failed for Taffy. It is the Archdruid Samantha's turn, and she is going to... Let's see, what does she have for up close? Oh, lovely. She's gonna whack Hand Dog 3 times with her stick. Up to this point, you've only seen her throw wildfire, but she's got a heavily decorated staff in one hand, so she'll roll 3 times to hit Hand Dog. Oh, that's so many dice. Um, 16. 2 of those hit, and Hand Dog is still standing, but fucking barely. And then Sebastian, you have Homer Simpson. You've reversed Homer Simpson out of this into this, and you're like, oh no.
There's just like one vein that is like prominently pronounced on his forehead as he looks at the Shatterkai, and I don't know. I'm gonna need him to give a strength saving throw.
Sure. Let's see what their strength save is. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Oh, they rolled well though. 18.
18 is the save.
Okay.
Can they give me a second strength saving throw?
Sure. Another 18.
Then they save from both the initial shove and the telekinesis.
Okay. Okay. I always feel weird when that happens. They have a -1 to strength.
And let's see. So what's the story with the archperson and Hand Dog on the roof?
The archdruid is, as far as you all can tell, was allied with Subri before she turned into snow and was revealed to be a simulacrum.
We saved her ass out of the prison.
Mm-hmm. But
Gotcha,
in the
okay.
time you've been away from the city, she's decided that, like other druids, terrorism is the call.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll use my movement speed to. Oh, I guess I'm not that fast, huh?
Yeah, the squares are fucked up. I'm sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Haha.
Yeah, there you go.
Good enough.
Alrighty, anything else?
Yeah, that'd be all.
Okay,
says nothing.
it is Lars's turn.
Okay, seeing God's holiest himbo, I'm gonna chase after him. 4, 5, 6. How bad does Davril look? Like, health-wise, not like morally.
We already know that one.
Badass.
Let's see. I have, about a third of my health. What is that? 26 out of 75.
Alright.
Hit point.
Alright, whine louder. Okay, I'm gonna give him a cure wounds, a smack on the ass, like as I'm running, and I'm like, no, you fucking idiot, Greg! And I'm just gonna smack Davril's ass as I run. God! You're gonna...
Unfortunately, I'm flying. My ass is out of reach.
Alright, well then, that's a waste. Alright, call that back if your ass is not on the ground. You're not getting healings. You're fucking dead to me. Hold on. I have an idea. Gentlemen, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. Let's see. 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Mass
Okay,
cure wounds.
You can't see anyone inside the building, but you can see Bubbles because she's standing on the wall.
Oh, good. Because I was like, I do not care about Taffy. I mean,
Mass cure
Lars does
wounds.
not care about Taffy.
What a
You might
Chad.
you might care about Davril's mom. I was just indicating that you could not see her.
I, Joseph, cannot see her, so thus Lars cannot see her.
Yes.
I've zoomed in too much. I didn't see her.
Okay. So
So-
you dropped that into fucking Greg as well?
So it's Greg, Davril, Sebastian's full. I don't know why I'm counting Sebastian. Who else can I see that's not Sebastian?
The Turtle Druid,
Cervantes?
and you can see Hand Dog.
Is the turtle druid alive or dying?
They're dying. They
Okay.
they're
Tor-
last, so they succeeded their first death save.
Okay, so turtle druid, Davril, Sebastian just got here. Bubbles, not Arson.
Dead.
Cervantes, Hand Dog, and you know what? Me. Why not me?
Yeah, why not you? Treat
Because
yourself.
I'm.
Treat
Self-care.
yourself, huh? Yeah.
Yep, and that's it. I think that was a good mass wounds.
Okay. Excellent.
Oh, bonus!
That was,
I'm
that
sorry.
Was a healing word, yeah.
I'm a fucking dumbass.
You're also one of God's holiest himbos.
Yeah, exactly. Cutting action. Dash.
Action dash. Because mass healing word is a bonus action.
Is it?
Yes.
He cast a mass cure wounds.
No, this says mass healing word.
Yes.
Yep. You know what? Jen is right. I did say the words, but the words were wrong.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mass Cure Wounds is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, mass cure wounds is a higher level spell, and I would be very disappointed if it did 10 healing.
Yeah, I think I just end my life on that one. Just do 10
Yeah.
inflict wounds to me IRL.
Yeah. You can just stab yourself with a pencil.
Yeah. So I can use main action to cutting
Yes,
action.
you can use your main action to dash, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess that's also legal. 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Not everything has to be
5,
cunning.
No.
6.
This is clearly not cunning, since the soft boy has approached the murder machine.
I made a mistake, but you know what? I think this is a mistake Lars would make, so I'm going with it.
Lars, what are you doing? What
Fair
Davro
enough.
yells out to you?
Just looks at Lars with fresh eyes. Wow, you've come back a real man.
He's full health and ready to die.
Okay, let's see. What can
How
Bubbles
charming.
You're
What
hungry
can Bubbles
banana?
do? Yeah, why not have a banana?
I want one.
Oh, that's why. I understand now.
You
Let's see.
Somebody ban that man.
know. You missed the homoeroticism earlier in the session.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. Oh no! So you can't watch. Yeah.
I don't pay for the money for you to turn off the camera.
Okay. Bubbles is going to cast Bane at 1, 2. I mean, she only sees 2 people on the field. I suppose she doesn't need to upcast it. She casts Bane on the Shatterkai, on the. Is she close enough for her? I don't think she is. She's not. Bubbles will, in that case, scoot this way along the wall, so that she is close enough. Because I think that will do it. No. Bubbles looks at Davril where he's flying, and she takes a defiant step off this building and into the alley.
Oh.
And she is going to cast Bane on those 2 fucks. Cast it here. And let's see. Is the Shatterkai charismatic? Who the fuck told this cadaverous asshole they could be charismatic? But she fails. We'll do. We'll do Bleeding Eye for that. Let's see about the Archdruid. Not charismatic. And also fails. So these guys both have Bane on them. And then... And she's concentrating on that. And then she is going to... For a bonus action, she's going to look at the melted pile of snow that she thought was her former lover and visibly shrug that off as a thing that she's going to have to compartmentalize for later. And she will give a bardic inspiration to Davril. And she just looks up at him and says, "I'll be alright. Don't worry."
I really want to look. Just don't. If worse comes to worse, please just get out of here. If worse comes to worse, promise me that.
I won't. I'm not gonna leave my mother alone.
I meant like go to your mother.
Well, yes, I'm not going to leave her alone, as in I won't leave her alone in this world.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page. Yeah, don't
Yes.
worry about me.
Okay. I just met you like 4 days ago, Davril, and you're a lovely person. I think my mom might have feelings for you, but I think...
Hold on. What?
A lot of women do.
Whoa,
He
what?
seems to have that.
Whoa.
Please, Arson just died!
Person just died.
Did you do anything did you healing word the turtle? I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did.
mass healing word.
Oh, you did? Okay, they're up then.
Yeah. No. What?
We
Oh,
stand
I'm
our
sorry,
turtle.
I'm running the millions of things on the... I'm just running a million things. That's all.
All right.
I know.
I'm gonna drunkenly yell at you, and you're gonna drunkenly hear it.
What are you drinking that's making you drunk?
So about half of this.
Oh,
Tuesday.
nice. I got
What?
I got steak and potatoes.
That's a weird shape of steak and potatoes.
Golden Monkey victory. This is 9.5%.
To be fair,
God,
it's
I wish
half
I
the
could hear.
bottle.
My God.
It was the weekend to be a full bottle.
I
Oh.
got absolutely trashed on homemade mead last night. This morning was not great.
Homemade
Um,
mead.
Yeah. I have a type, unfortunately. So the Turtle Druid is going to look around and is going to cast... He's going to try Hold Person. He's not very smart,
No.
but he's going to try to cast Hold Person on... He'll use the zap of his movement. He goes there. He's going to cast Hold Person on the Shatterkai. I'm going to try. Wisdom save. Ooh. Yeah, he tries it, and he looks at his claws. And he's like, I think that I should go. And that's his turn. Davril, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Do I get the feeling that she is still a threat to us?
She just beat the ever-loving fuck out of Hand Dog, so yes.
I mean, we did
At
have
the
that
very
one.
least, she's still fighting.
We did go in a pub crawl with him.
Yeah, we did go on a pub crawl.
Morally obligated to save him.
I'm morally obligated to save him. Okay.
This is Lar talking to Davril.
Yeah, I feel this. Who's more her? Her or Creepy lady.
The Shatterkai has not had any damage done to her actual health pool.
Don't say that while I'm in front of her.
Okay.
Because she reduced 2 creatures to 0 hit points that both had more than 90 max HP. So she had 90 temporary hit points that you haven't burned all the way through yet.
Good. Awesome.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. I will. Yes, thank you. I will then focus on the druid. One problem at a time. Eldritch Blast.
Yes!
Oh fuck.
Fuck yes! Hell yeah! Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. 18?
Wow.
I would do that again.
Nope. The number you're looking for is a 14.
Alright. I have enough movement. I think I can just get right
Yeah,
about...
I'll say, yeah, the squares are fucked up. I'd say you could get there.
Yeah, I'll just plop down next to Hannah. Hey, drinking buddy, and that'll be it for me.
Hi, Davril. This is somehow worse than my last hangover, and I'd been drunk for like 2 years.
You look fucked up, but come on, you gotta. We're all making it out of here. Just trying to say as confidently as you
Make me a deception check?
You're gonna be
Uh,
okay.
Well, don't worry, we're all gonna make it out of here, alright?
can. At disadvantage, right? Because I have one of them exhaustion.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You fuck!
Let's see. Hand Dog's not very wise. Oh, he believes you. He's like, yeah, we are gonna make it out of here, man.
When we do, you're gonna go back to tennis. I don't know. I've been gone for a while. I don't know if you passed it up, but like, if you haven't, we'll go back to tennis. Everything will be all right.
I'm trying, man. Let's see. A Hand Dog is going to stab her 3 times. Miss. Hit. Miss. But Davril's come up and given him sneak attack on this. No, I know what sneak attack is. Let me roll the dice. Thank you. 12 extra damage. So that is 19 damage to her. There we go. That's not how math works. That's how math works. Excellent. And that is Hand Dog's turn. The generic paladin is going to cower. Arson rises as a zombie.
Oh shit.
Oh. Arson, you're alive! Arson?
I'd also like you to roll on the wild magic surge table for me.
Arson?
Arson, why are you getting back up, Arson?
Yeah, he gets up.
Zombie noises.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good.
And
Okay.
I used all my channel divinities. I could have turned undead.
I could have turned undead.
You never get to use it, because there's never a zombie.
Didn't we find a vampire? Like at the beginning of the campaign?
It was like our first boss battle.
It works on
You
undead.
fought an undead warlock of fucking ball vampire. Yeah.
I was still mostly rogue back then.
Yeah.
54.
54, okay.
What does it mean?
I have to... Give me a second. 54.
Our dice basically just tarot cards.
Your zombie body is immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next... let's see.
That sounds awful.
1,
Well-
2, 3, 4,
I guess I can't alcohol poison the zombie to death.
For the next 14 days, your zombie is immune to being intoxicated by alcohol. Also, if you would like to use let's give you a funky one. I'm gonna give you a funky zombie. So if you would like to use the stat block of a zombie knight, you may do so.
Okay.
If you should like. I'll even let you have the legendary action.
This thing has legendary actions.
As
Yeah,
a
let me
treat.
send it to you.
What the?
If you can't find it, I'll send it to you. Why not? We could do this as a treat. This is a treat for me. I DM'd it to you.
Sliding zombies into those DMs.
You know how I do. It works on all the boys.
Just like the milkshakes. They bring all the boys
Honestly,
to the zombies.
Really, all boys just want one thing, and it's a good
Zombies.
DM. Well, or
Also
zombies.
that.
I would say
Yeah.
competent DM, but
Zombie DMs. Let's go.
Yeah.
okay. Do you need a minute to look at that stat block, Zach? Or do you want to do something this turn? I'll let you do something this turn, just for fun.
Sure, I will reach out and attack. Can I differentiate between? Probably not.
Roll a d4. Okay, you attack Lars.
Alright. So Lars is getting a.
This is traumatic.
I always knew this day would happen.
Oh, because they had beef too.
Uh-huh.
So an undead artisan stands up, kind of like draws a long sword, I guess.
Whatever. He
Whatever.
He picks up the sword of a slain combatant on the ground.
And slashes at Lars for a. Oh god, that's gonna hit. That's 16 plus 6.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
8 slashing damage.
Harrison, please! Die! Just die, you old fuck!
Okay.
Okay. I don't think this thing has multi-attack.
It does not.
Alright,
It
cool.
does not.
That is the zombie's turn.
All right. It's the Shatterkai's turn. She's going to look at you and wonder about why you still animated even though the person that cast it has gone.
She's not fucking gone.
And that is not the thing I want. Please give me my stats back. Thank you. And she will. Let's do. Oh, I wonder if she gets that back. No, I don't want to roll it. Let me. Seriously. Why would you do this to me? D6. Oh, she does get that back.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. We'll save that. She doesn't feel threatened currently. So she was gonna take Cervantes is getting and stab, and so is Lars. So Cervantes 18.
18 will hit.
You take. Oh Jesus Christ.
Is she Bane though?
Oh, she does have to roll a d.
Is she Bane though?
Sir. She is in fact Bane though. And what did she roll? Oh, she rolled a 3 at 15.
That will not hit.
Yeah, that will not hit. Do you want to know how many damage it would take?
I'm gonna guess 40.
31.
31, close enough.
31. You're very close. Good job. Okay, so let's do one for Lars.
How's your AC,
With
Lars?
Bane. Oh, darling.
It's pretty good, but I don't know how good it has to be.
18 to hit.
Motherfucker, that's just one too many goods!
You take 36 damage.
I'm almost down again.
Golly.
Down and up and down and up and down and up.
I don't think she has any bonus actions. That's the end of her turn. Cervantes.
Lars, you've got balls for being up here. Let's try to attack her. Please just keep Arson busy for me while I beat her ass.
That does hit.
That's,
And you went into her health pool.
nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. But she's
Let's-
definitely going to have to kill somebody now.
Let's smack her
Ready
again.
to hear all this.
29 to hit for 8 more.
Oh, fuck yeah. Make sure you roll your,
Yeah, 2d6 here because it's per hit.
yeah.
5 more damage from Hunter's Mark.
Great. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action second win. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Wonderful. Is it high noon?
Oh, yeah, it is.
high noon.
Alright. It's fucking Greg's turn. Let's fucking go. Great. Greg is going to do a little... Yeah,
Is
he's
he
gonna
paladin
go
now?
do paladin. He's gonna go do paladin shit. And he is going to channel divinity, champion challenge.
Oh!
That sounds dope.
Sounds dope, but
Each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you.
Champion challenge. Is he an Oath of Glory paladin?
He is... Let me double check, because I made his fucking stat sheet a million years ago.
What's his god?
Tyr.
Himbo. That's the Himbo's god.
He is. He is. Oh, he's an Oath of the Crown paladin. Because he come from money, honey.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money. Let's see. She... The fuck is her save? She saves. I think. No. No, fuck, she's got a... Fuck, I don't know if she saves. I have to roll Bane. Goddamn. I'm gaming myself. No, she doesn't save.
that bubbles game.
Yeah, that bubbles game. Because she rolled a 17 and then rolled a 4 on her wisdom save there. So, which looks like you're. I'm gonna put the chained heart on her because now she's stuck to a himbo. And
Happens to
then
the best of us.
yeah, and then fucking Greg is gonna hit her twice with his flame tongue greatsword.
Booyah. Greg got an upgrade.
And the worst of us, oddly enough.
Yeah, so that one hits. That's gonna do 16 damage, and he's gonna drop a... Fuck it. Let's go hard. He is going to drop...
Highest level smite.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna drop 5d8 in that,
Fuck yeah.
and does an extra 19 damage.
It's like 9 damage.
No, 19,
9 for
sorry.
5d8.
No. I mean, he only rolled a 19 for 5d8, so he didn't roll great, but
And that's including the undead bonus?
Oh, she's not undead.
she's not undead.
No, she's not
Shatterkai.
undead.
No, she's a Shatterkai, so
Oh,
she
she's-
looks...
she's wannabe.
She looked grody, but yeah, she's a poser.
I said kind of posers.
This one is, at the very least.
She
Not
looked
real
goth, but
corpses.
she ain't real goth.
Hmm Yeah, she look goth. She hot topic goth.
Oh.
I know. And then
Thank you, then.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So he's so then he will hit her again. No, that's a natural one. You watch him do this really regal strike, and then she just reaches out and thunks him square in his prominent Adam's apple, and it doesn't do any damage, but it's enough to both embarrass him and throw off his aim, so he misses on that one. And that is fucking Greg's turn. It's Maglana's turn. Second verse, same as the first. She's gonna pop out, and she's gonna throw 3 daggers. 2 of those hit for an additional 24 damage.
It's a good thing our NPCs are competent.
Davril's mom has got it going on.
Heck yeah. And Davril's mom's daughter? Wait, what is nephew? Niece? Son? Who is Bubbles?
Dapta? Oh god, no, that's worse.
Davril.
It's a confusing mess.
It's very confusing. So those 2 hit. She's gonna go back around the fucking corner because she doesn't live to be 2,000 years old without not being dumb, and she's gonna use cunning action to hide. Let's see if Taffy dies. She's got 2 failed death saves. Oh, she passes.
Yay!
Yeah, she's got 1 success.
She's in a building, which is what's bad.
Yeah, well, so that wall is knocked down, but she is a halfling, so she's like prone on the other side of like a knee-high wall, so you can't really see her.
My attention's on this freaking shadow card.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
It is the Archdruid Samantha's turn. Oh, I can get rid of Subri's stat block. Get out of here. Get out of here. She is going to 1, 2. Well, that misses. 3. Oh! Hand Dog's so lucky. 2 of those miss, but he still goes down. You watch her just swing out and crack him, and he stumbles backwards a little bit, and she cracks him right across the jaw, and he stumbles backwards, and you think for a minute he's gonna like right himself, almost like low rent Jack Sparrow, right himself, and then he just falls over unconscious.
Oh,
I guess he's gonna do death save, so I guess he's not technically dead yet. And her other 2 miss, which is good for him, because that first one rendered him unconscious, so that would have been him dead if those had hit. Sebastian, it's your turn.
The shadow card, please give me a strength check, please.
Lovely. She will, and she will do so with minus a d4. She fails. She fails both of them. I assume you're going to ask her to do it twice.
No, actually,
Okay.
The first one is going to be my telekinesis. She's going straight prone into the ground
Okay.
with a weight of 1,000 pounds.
Okay. Wonderful. She rolled a 6.
Nice.
Yeah. So she's prone.
And she will be restrained in my telekinetic grip.
Okay, so she's restrained.
And I'd really like her face down, if you don't mind. I don't like her looking at things that she can cast spells at, or get any ideas.
Okay. Sure.
And
Sure. Let me look at that. All right.
And let's see. Yeah, why not? Can she give me an intelligence saving throw as well?
Let us see. Oh, she's pretty smart. Not today, she's not. Let me roll her Bane. She rolled a 4.
Okay, a 4 on an intelligence 18 save for a mind sliver.
Okay.
So she'll take a fat 3 damage, but at the same time she will have disadvantage on the next saving throw
Okay.
before the end of my next turn. So
Okay.
if anybody wants better luck, she is now restrained face down on the ground. Likely easy to smash and into my turn. Good luck, everyone.
Okay. Lars.
Lars, how about that?
Son of a. Oh, I have 4 HP. I'm giving. Wait a minute. What is the drinking potion? What is that? Is that a
Bonus action? Or you can get the full. I'll say if you drink it as an action, you can get the max healing. So if you 44 plus 4, you would get the full
10.
20. 44
20?
plus 4 is 20. Yeah, that would be the max.
Oh.
Yep. That is how mathematics work.
Listen, I have 2 English degrees. I haven't taken a math class since 2007.
Shit, you have English degrees. We need to talk later, actually.
Absolutely. You
Sorry.
want me to use my useless skills? Please.
Hardly useless. Every time I'm like messaging you, you use a word. I'm like, I gotta look up what that fucking word means. What the? All right, so I didn't use mental math because I have a calculator. So Lars is gonna pop open a potion of supreme healing and drink it as a main action. You said?
And you could get the full effect.
That's fucking awesome. That's so fucking cool, actually. I really like that. I'm going to use all the insights that Lythander has given his holiest of men. Bonus action, cunning action, disengage. 1, 2, 3, fucking hide over here, take cover!
You see an unconscious halfling. She looks vaguely familiar.
Vaguely.
I do a
Vaguely.
recollection of my memory. Do I remember this halfling?
You've seen her around Hand Dog before. She hung around Arson an awful lot. You know she's a shadow thief. Yep.
I'll take this into consideration next turn.
If she doesn't fail her death save before then, it's Bubbles' turn. What is Bubbles is going to? Oh, Bubbles is concentrating. Fuck, I should have attacked Bubbles. Listen, sometimes you just gotta play with yourself.
I understand.
It'd be like that
Do you?
sometimes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes. Depends on when. Bubbles is going to take a deep breath. She's gonna walk up here and feeling very secure about herself, she is going to shocking grasp the Shatterkai. Oh my god.
Bold and stupid.
Yeah. I don't know how you roll a 13 and a 10 on advantage when you have a +9, but fucked if I didn't do that.
Hitting on the Bane so hard.
Yeah, she's concentrating real hard. She does that, and then she's going to bonus action. Excuse me. She's gonna bonus action look at Lars and say, "Wait, don't do Lars. He's too far away."
I'm behind a wall.
And you're behind a wall. Yeah, she'll give Greg bardic inspiration. Davil, you still have yours.
Yeah.
It's the Turtle Druid's turn. He is... I put him in here for nostalgia's sake. He is a challenge rating 2. He should not be in here.
Run.
Yeah, he's going to... Who look fuck up?
Oh my god.
Just
He's-
like
He's dumb. He is dumb, but he's a dumb, loyal turtle man.
You could say Arson looks pretty fucked up.
is a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
No, Arson's a zombie, dude.
Yeah, that's why he looks so fucked up.
that's true. That's true. So you'll get 7 plus. What's the spellcasting modifier?
What a hero.
Yeah. 7 plus 4. So you'll get 11 HP back on that, and that's his turn. Avril, it's your turn.
How hurt is Samantha looking?
She is, let's say, she's looking pretty fucked up.
Okay. Okay. Alright, first things first. I'm gonna strike at her. Like 17.
17 does hit.
Alright, that's 15, and then she'll have to. Well, actually, did it add the. Yeah, so take off 3.
Okay.
12. Yeah, she doesn't take the wounding effects at the start of the turn.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna put a booming blade on this one.
Okay.
So 2 damage, and if she moves, 10.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do my second attack.
All right.
Please die. That didn't roll. There it is.
Oof. Yeah.
27. Let's go.
Uh-huh. And that's
That's just 5.
5. Okay. She is still standing.
I will say, hand dog, you better be worth it. Healing word, hand dog. This is my last spell.
Oh, damn. Okay.
My last spell. So he's
6. Okay, he comes back up. He comes back up with 6 HP, and he'll use half his, he will use half of his movement to stand, and he will, I'm sorry, I'm doing like 8 things at once, and he's going to stab her in a minute. As soon as I find his fucking stat block.
Too many windows open. Too many
Dude.
characters.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go. There's he's gonna stab her 3 times. 1. And he'll drop sneak attack in that. And that's enough. Oof. Just the stab alone wouldn't have done it. Oh, actually, are you directly next to her? Oh, you would have to be for her to stab her. So yeah, she's dead.
Whew.
She falls down dead. And then it is Mel's turn.
Cool. So
Metal Mother.
in the sky, you guys just see a shadow come across the ground as a large eagle flies overhead and then changes suddenly to something else and falls about right here. And Jen, could you make Metal a large creature?
Yee.
Because I'm going to use a bonus action to change from a giant eagle. Use the remaining 2 of my wild shape feature to turn into a earth elemental
Okay.
Whoa.
If
and
we-
slam into the ground right next to the Shatterkai.
Oh, is that a friend or another foe?
Holy
wait a second.
shit.
That one looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, thank God.
It
Okay.
literally kind of looks like just metal, like has a bunch of rock and stuff stuck to his arms and legs.
And he's next to someone who looks even less vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, because I definitely put all of your shit in there. Fix that. I did. I spent time trying to.
So something I noticed when I'm making Lancer tokens, you gotta assign me the new token that you made.
There it is.
Or
Yeah, I just needed to put the new one on there. Bloop. Big. Well, actually, I guess you don't want to be big. when
Yeah, I'm
that
a large creature.
happens. Well, yeah, but I don't want to assign default big metal.
oh yeah,
You're big by default.
oh
Large and charged.
Let me fix it first.
okay,
Jumping ahead. Jesus.
it's alright.
You select token, save changes. There we go. Now you're big, and you want to be where I thought you should be able to choose sides, and I put the other extra shit in there. There's your Earth Elemental.
Oh, bitchin'. I also take. Hold on.
Oh, you got dropped out of the fucking initiative order.
I take half of that damage because I fell from 60 feet.
Okay.
But I'm an Earth Elemental. I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Okay, so you take 12. Yeah. And then now I have to pull up. Didn't realize I was bringing Dame L'Oreal to this fight.
Oh, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to immediately smash the Shatterkai with 2 smash attacks.
Okay.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Yeah, at advantage. Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little critter slam. That's a pretty good
All
entry
right,
there.
17. Yeah. You just fall out of the sky and fall directly on top of her and do 17 bludgeoning damage.
And then the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Then another 11. Holy shit, I keep rolling 1s for damage. But oh well, it's just on this this Shatterkai as I am a giant rock creature.
So I take
Yeah.
it they are on our team. That's refreshing.
Mm-hmm. The generic paladin does not know that his boss is here. What is zombie arson gonna do?
Zombie arson.
Roll a d4.
4.
You attack the turtle druid.
Okay.
No.
Not the Turtle Druid. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Turtle Druid takes 8 damage.
He's still standing.
Alright. And that's Zombie Arson's turn.
Okay. Zombie arson. That's her turn. I checked. And she doesn't have to be able to move or see anyone to do this. Oh, zombie arson. Roll on the wild magic surge table.
Alright.
Yeah.
$15. Please tell me
Okay,
that's
for the
not...
next minute, whenever you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Nope.
That would have been helpful.
Yep. So I double checked this, and she can do Wave of Weariness again because that recharged.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So I need everybody to make me con saves, but anybody within uh
Uh-oh.
anybody within Jesus Christ. Where is this information? Why are you hiding it from me? Anybody within a certain number of feet, 30 feet, you get a +5 to your saving rolls because you are next to Dame L'Oreal.
Nice. Not because we're next to Greg.
Greg says plus something. I just forgot.
It's
So
whatever his charisma modifier is.
It's
So the-
+4.
So 30 feet from Dame Lorium?
Everyone within 30 feet of Dame L'Oreal gets
30 feet.
Gets +5.
That's huge.
Dame Loriel's a high level cleric or high level paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit further away, but
Yeah, so everyone in this area.
okay. I rolled a 20 though. Is that gonna save me?
Yeah.
It does save you. It does save
Okay.
you. So the DC is 16.
Okay.
So it looks like everybody saves, which
Yeah.
means that you don't take another level of exhaustion, but you
Alright.
do take 22 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, psychic damage. 22 psychic damage. Excuse me.
I almost put that in my actual health.
Yeah, so you'll take 22 psychic damage. Who's standing?
I am.
I am.
Okay. Greg is still. Ooh, I didn't roll for Greg. Hold on.
I am luckily enough resistant to psychic damage because I'm telepathic.
Yeah. Excellent.
But I still need to make a con save because
Concentration. Fuck, Bubbles has
Yeah,
to make one
yeah.
too.
Oh shit, me too.
13 beats 11.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh no. Oh no,
Bubbles,
no.
Bubbles fails.
Bubbles is struggling.
Bubbles,
fails
no.
And falls.
No.
Ah, fuck.
She
Damn
had
it.
38 hit points. So there's that. Taffy dies.
Oh.
He's fucking dead. Oh no. Oh, fuck.
Hand dog's
A hand
fine,
dog,
right?
a hand dog passes, still goes unconscious.
Yeah, I know.
I like to think that's
But
what
he does
Lars looks like when he watches
succeed.
her die.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, your mom also falls unconscious.
Well, fuck.
I'm literally like hiding and just watches a woman die, and I'm like, ugh.
Do I know she was hiding? I don't even know she was hiding.
You don't
Please.
know.
Kill this
Dame,
lady.
Dame L'Oreal failed.
She's got a point of exhaustion.
And she's got a
Damn.
she's got a point of exhaustion.
Did you add Greg's pluses to her thing?
Gonna rule that they don't stack. That's bullshit.
Oh, come on.
Just a all paladin.
Yeah,
God,
she still wouldn't pass because Greg's is only a +4, so it would be a 15. But I'm gonna
Okay.
rule it doesn't. It's like Sentinel. It cancels each other out.
Cancels each other.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, so she is, let me put a level of exhaustion on there. I wouldn't worry about her an awful lot.
I'm sure she's fine. Will someone please smash the thing in the paste? Cervantes, you seem to be
Yeah.
good at that.
It's her, it's his turn. Her turn is over. Does she get to save at the end of her turn against being, humiliated?
She gets to save at the end of.
Your turn,
I think
right?
so.
Okay.
I'm going to double check, but I think
Okay.
Can anybody speak Terran?
Bubbles can speak elemental.
so. Yes, until the end of my next turn.
Yeah,
The creature
okay.
is restrained.
Okay.
Terran. What is this,
Ah.
StarCraft?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
apparently what Earth Elementals speak.
Yeah. Cervantes, what would you like to do?
Cervantes, it's good to see you again. Paste this one.
You see him thinking really hard about it. He wants to clock her real hard. But he looks over at Bubbles and looks over at Greg.
One problem at a time, Cervantes.
How does she look real fucked?
She.
Is she at least bloodied?
Oh, actually, hold on. How many creatures did she turn to 0 hit points? Fuck me.
Oh no!
I have to do some math.
Oh no!
I have to do some math real quick. Apologies.
Didn't she not? She only killed people. I don't. Oh wait.
Please remember that. Please remember.
Reduced- Zero hit points.
Reduced to 0 hit points.
Please remember that temporary HP doesn't stack.
Yes, it doesn't.
Please. I beg you.
Question.
Oh, I forgot to give her advantage on attack rolls when she has those temporary HP.
Oh shit.
What is this stat block?
Oh, it fucked up.
Who is this person? Why have we not run into them or met them or anything?
We've run into her sisters, and her sisters weren't this strong.
Is she the eldest sister? Is she pissed?
I think so.
She mad. She big
Damn.
mad.
She's the
Okay.
she's the strongest youngest sister.
Can I Earth Glide while grappled to another creature? I can Earth Glide. I can go
Thanks.
into the ground.
Nice. Are you gonna bury her?
I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could just bury her alive.
No,
What the-
she can probably do that wave of weirdness shit underground.
One more time.
Somebody hit her, please! I can't hit her. She's underground.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. You don't get a magical Earth Grader.
Oh.
That's fine. Being an Earth Elemental is actually pretty dope.
Earth
Yeah.
coffin.
Oh shit! I didn't roll for the turtles now.
This is a fun fight.
Oh, I guess he's not dead. He's just unconscious again.
God's dumbest turtle.
God's dumbest turtle.
You know what?
Alright,
We're gonna do it.
Cervantes.
I'm just. You see him
Microplastic.
looking at Bubbles and goes, "That's fucking enough!" And he tries to bring it down on her. Stop killing my men! And then they're at advantage because she's prone, right? Okay, that was one.
19 hits.
I'm gonna institute advantage on this next one.
Smite.
And then I'm gonna pour a divine smite.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, go click clack.
Divine smite is a 2d8. Ooh, not bad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why won't you die?
You're almost through her temporary HP.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, fuck.
I only picked one creature and gave her the I didn't stack them. It's just one.
Well, that's all I can do. Oh, actually, I roll a d6 because Hunter's Mark. Come on, let's get through that temp HP. 3 more damage.
Okay. No.
Does Hunter's Mark proc per hit or?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Can you roll another one?
Roll another.
Oh my god, I got another one.
Get a 6.
Get through that HP. 5.
Hey,
Let's go.
you did.
Oh my
Got
god.
through the HP.
Took everything in the kitchen sink, but we did it.
Yeah, it's fucking Greg's turn.
Fucking
Let's
great.
fucking
We've never met.
go.
Paste. Paste.
Paste.
Okay. So there's one. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Do it, Greg.
Greg rolled a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Greg.
go, Greg.
Come on,
Uh,
Greg.
Like the shit out of her, Greg.
Yeah, Greg looks around and sees all of the wanton destruction around him and how many people are bleeding out and dead and dying, and he claps both hands around the hilt of his great sword, and it's lit up, and you can swear for a moment you see the fiery emblem of Tyr's hammer in the flames around his great sword, and he swings it up and brings it down. And you all know that Greg is involved in executions in the city, and he brings this greatsword down with a practiced swing, and her head just fucking comes off. And you'd expect there to be a gout of blood. Anybody who's seen someone decapitated would expect a lot of arterial spray, and the flame is so hot that it just sears shut all of the arteries in her jugular. And you smell for a brief moment the smell of burning chalk and dust and cobwebs.
Oh, thank goodness.
And we're, I'm gonna say we're not out of combat until we get whoever you're going to get up. Just for, organizational sake and to add stakes.
Oh god, what about arson?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
We're not done till the fat zombies.
No, there's a zombie here.
Oh yeah, that's
well,
fair.
so
Let's just gonna roll a.
It's at this point where like zombie arson has like the flesh that usually covers his mouth has been chewed away, and there's like a giant hole there, and it's got teeth and it's gnashes.
Yeah. Mom fails one death save.
Oh shit.
Good.
Okay. Taffy's fucking dead. We'll move her to the dead pool.
No.
She's dead. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Let's see. Giving people temporary hit points does not heal them.
It does not.
So that's unfortunate. Oh, fuck. I have a single potion of healing.
Okay.
And
I'm thinking. Can the zombie give me a strength saving throw thing?
Yeah. The zombie has +6 to strength saving throws. So.
No, it's a strength check. I'm sorry, not a saving throw.
Oh, it's a strength.
Just
A
a
strength
check.
Okay. He has +4 then.
Oh, it's better odds.
Rolled a 1. Fails.
Nice. It will go 30 feet up.
Okay.
Alright, everybody, hit the
flying.
pinata.
And then I will move over to Bubbles and use my bonus action to. Wait.
It's an action.
It's an action. So then, if that were the case, I would still.
Bonus action to potion yourself, action to potion someone else.
What if I used a spell? No, I'm being ridiculous now.
To feed somebody a potion.
Oh. Is Lars right there? I handed him the potion.
That was a wall.
Oh. So you went to the wall.
Blast your hand through the wall.
Here, take this, king.
Yeah, they'll survive another round, I guess. I'll just wait.
Okay.
I bring the potion out as an item interaction. But
You're holding it.
yeah.
My kingdom for someone to use their action to feed this potion to this young lady. Lars, it's your turn.
I'm not the
Okay.
type for heroics. I don't want them to owe me anything. If I have to take this off my
I
head.
don't want them to owe anything.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out the way to min-max this. 1, 2, there.
Look at my shoe.
How dare you? Healing, Cure wounds!
On Boobles?
On Boobles? The
On the
Boobla?
Boobles? The Boobla? The Boobla. She's got 13 hit points and she comes back to consciousness.
4, 5, 6. Can I physically see? No, I can't. 'cause
You can't. She's inside the building and she rolled a 25 on her stealth check.
Sorry, your mom's dead. Don't know if she's there.
Sorry, you're
Sorry, yeah, she's dead.
So
2, 3, 4. I gotta go make sure Hand Dog doesn't die. Sorry, Turtle.
Fair. It's Bubbles' turn. Yes.
I got tremor sense. What does that mean?
What?
That means that you double check.
You guys send me the movie with Kevin Bacon.
No.
I think I'm also what's the movie? Tremors.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm like a
They can
tremor
make it.
worm, and I can sense movement.
No,
or I
you
have
can-
blind sight.
You are sensitive to vibrations in the ground and can automatically pinpoint the location of anything that is in contact with the ground.
I believe it actually
Okay.
means you can detect when someone has Parkinson's disease.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I have
Oh.
that out to 60 feet.
Are you a worm from Arrakis?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah,
use a thumper.
you
Nerd.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if you would you would be able to sense something that is stationary. Like someone that is maybe. I will contemplate this. It's Bubbles' turn.
Deliberation.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Bubbles stands up.
I got this for you. It was nice and shiny at the supermarket.
Thank you, my hero.
You don't owe me anything. Don't worry about it.
I have a lot of money.
We'll talk.
What size? Sorry, I just assumed. What size healing potion is this?
That is a
It's just a regular one.
that's a regular one. I think it's the one I started with. I just haven't used it. Potion of healing.
Okay. Okay. I automatically was like, yeah, no, we're at greater healing potions now. No, we're not. That's not a greater healing potion. Okay.
81.
Okay. That's 6. So she takes it, she uncorks it, and she drinks it. She'll drink it as her action, actually. So she'll get the full 10 back. But she's a bard, and bonus actions are her deal. Bonus action. Bardic Inspiration. And she's going to give it to... I don't know. No? She'll, you know what? She'll use her last Bardic Inspiration to do Mantle of Inspiration, and she'll give 8 temporary HP to, Cervantes, to fucking Greg. Could you see? And Cervantes, fucking Greg, Lars. Sebastian, you look fucked up? Okay. Well, she could do it up to 5 creatures, so she gives it to you anyway. And herself.
How much?
8 temporary HP.
Yeah.
That's her last bardic inspiration. It's the Turtle Druid's turn. He's gonna roll a death save. Bloop. You know what? He fucking dies.
Oh no.
He's dead. He's dead.
He did not have plot armor.
No. Davril.
Well, I don't really. I just saw him go down. He doesn't seem to be immediate danger. I'm gonna like hoist. I don't want to hoist the I'm gonna hoist a hand dog on my back, and I'm gonna like. I see Lars. Oh my God! I'll get you to Lars. I could get right about here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hand dog comes with you. He doesn't resist because he's unconscious.
So I was like, Lars, fix this guy right now. Fix hand dog.
It's gonna take a lot more than cure wounds to fix him.
All right,
It's
well,
over-ish.
it looked like he changed. He changed. I guess I'll use my action to like look around and notice like, Gotta make a perception check to be like, oh, I don't see my mom.
Yeah, make a perception check.
A mom check.
Oh,
Make a mom check.
fuck, this is at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, as you are flying over, that building doesn't have a roof on it. It's just a series of, like, walls. And you see your... Oh, fuck me. If someone was hidden when they went unconscious with a 25, would you count that still as their stealth check?
Maybe like the blood is pooling out and like revealing where she
what is Bubbles? I'm taking a risk on it. What is Bubbles? What do you have?
It's a D8.
D8?
Yeah.
I'd have to roll 7 to get a 12.
I will say that I agree with Zach that I'll take 5 off of her stealth roll.
Okay, then I'll risk it for the biscuit. I'll use the bark inspiration.
Okay.
Two exactly.
Do it. You do it. Yeah. You, as you're flying over with Greg, and you feel, Greg's wounds have mostly closed up because what felled him this time was psychic damage. So you don't really have a lot of blood on you except for your own. And you look over and you see sort of a still pile, and it looks just like rubble at first. And then you catch this fall of silver hair that sort of pooled out of the rubble, and it looks fairly familiar.
All right, I know where I need to go. Bonus action, I will give Lars a bark inspiration, and I think that is it for me.
Okay.
What dice is it?
I'm only a 1d6. I'm not that cool.
All right.
It's Hand Dog's turn.
I'll forgive you this time.
Hand Dog is going to make a death saving throw.
Damn it, don't fail this, you drunk.
He passes! Hand Dog passes. Okay, cool. It's... What? Why are you up there, Dame L'Oreal? Come on. I think Dame L'Oreal should have had her turn already. And it was fucked up. So I'm going to give her her turn now. I'm sure you're all going to be very upset about the fact that I'm giving this super high-level paladin her turn now.
Pretty upset.
Very upset, I'm sure.
So angry about it.
I'm so mad. You should just keep going just to spite me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So... she is going to... What are their spells? What spells we got in here, boo-boo? Oh, great. That's fantastic. She is going to cast... She's going to cast Aid at the 5th level. which means that choose 3 creatures within range, and each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increases by at least 5 for the duration. She casts this at the 5th level, and so she increases your max HP and heals you for 20. So your max goes up by 20, and you get healed by 20, and she will pick the people who look the most fucked up within range. Hand dog's not close enough. She's gonna sigh and just step on her. Crunch. Yeah. Davil, are you still fucked up looking?
Alright, he's 30 feet up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she does 20 to Davil, 20 to Hand Dog. Hand Dog comes back to consciousness. Cervantes, how fucked up are you looking?
I'm looking pretty good.
Okay. Then she'll give the other one to Greg, because Greg's got 7 HP. Because he's God's goodest golden retriever.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's her action. Bonus action.
Dame Noriel, do you have anything in that toolkit of do-goodiness which can turn a zombie into not a zombie?
Well, I have this, and she holds up the Holy Avenger.
I mean, perhaps revert a zombie back into its previous form. As a command that is alive, not paste.
You're a very positive thinker.
You seem confused.
I do not have that ability, but I suppose technically somebody could cast. It's interesting. I've never tried to do that. I do know some clerics who might be able to cast reincarnation, perhaps?
A high-level spell. Well, I'll just try to suspend this zombie in the air until we find out what falls and dies.
Okay. I'm gonna look up how do you unzombie someone in this. How do we cure a zombie? I don't know. You can get out of here. Doesn't have any bonus actions, except for Vow of Enmity, which is inapplicable. Hand Dog is not dead. Metal.
Alright. Metal is going to look around. I don't have any control of my token.
Oh. Let me fix that.
Yeah, Metal is going to look around and try to find anyone else that is injured that cannot come to the immediate position.
There you go. You should be able to do now.
His awesome perception. Oh, thank God. And Davril, I imagine you're obviously pointing in the northern direction up there.
Yeah, I'd have said something to do like, hey, Metal, good to see you. If you don't mind, there's someone over there if you're looking for someone to take care of or help out.
The earth elemental just kind of glides across the ground, doesn't really make any steps. And he's gonna just like move to about right here, grab the wall, tear it down onto his side, gently move the bricks out of the way, and then like lift up the unconscious woman in just a bunch of rock and dust, and then move her. He's gonna use his. Would that be his action, bonus action?
To
To just like tear down the wall.
I'll say as an earth elemental, he could just tear it down as a bonus action, yeah.
Booyah, and then he'll just move her down here, and since he's a large creature, he doesn't get half movement to move her.
Okay.
And so she's just in here in his arms, and then yeah, that's my action to dash, and now I have Maglana right here. You just hear rocks grinding together like. But then Metal realizes he can't really talk, and he just thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
A bunch
Excellent.
of rocks give you a vague thumbs up.
Generic paladin is still gonna hide. Hey, roll me on the wild magic search table for me. I want something bad to happen, damn it.
87.
Okay, let's see.
You want like
Oh my
fireballs?
God.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I
You
don't like
cast
that thing.
fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
A random creature.
Roll a d6.
5, 6. Okay.
It's hand dog flies,
Three.
and that's how he dies.
1, 2, 3. It's Lars.
It's long.
No!
Fly is not levitate, so you actually have control
You have
over
control. You
Okay,
just
good.
get to fly.
Alright.
Yeah, you can just fly.
Thank God.
There it is. Yeah, you're just flying. She's fucking dead. What does the zombie do? I don't know.
it. Nothing. He's suspended
No.
30 feet in the air.
Yeah,
He's-
that's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
Okay, Cervantes, it's your turn.
Fuck.
Oh, Hand Dog is not unconscious anymore.
He, is he able to... So he can swing up to 10 feet away. Is the zombie within 10 feet?
Yes, the zombie is within 10 feet of you.
Well... God damn it, I hate to do this. I just start beating Arson.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, that hits.
That's
Um,
20 damage.
yeah. Yeah. I think this is the first time Zombie Arson has gotten hit. Okay.
I can keep track of that. 20 damage?
Uh-huh.
That's a 20.
That's a 20. Alright. Anything for your bonus action?
Nope, I'm all dry.
Oh, you can't move your hunter's mark? Or did you? Oh, you lost concentration on that.
When she died, I think it just ends.
No.
That was like Hex. It felt like
Yeah, I thought you could move it when they died.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to mark a new creature.
Oh,
if
I
your,
guess-
your original target drops to 0 hit points.
I guess I would have just marked Arson. Arson, I love you.
Yeah.
That's 10 more damage to our zombie.
Excellent.
Can we keep him as a pet?
That is you.
Absolutely not.
That's my turn.
Okay. It's fucking Greg's turn. Fucking Greg. Can Greg do anything? What spells you got, Greg? Oh, okay. Greg is going to walk up to Maglana and cast Cure Wounds at the 2nd level. And she comes back to consciousness.
And immediately sees a giant rock elemental.
You know, that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen when I've woken up from unconsciousness. It is her turn, and she will look up at the zombie, and she'll throw daggers at him. Why not? 14 damage, or 11 damage, and then 11 damage to 22 damage to the zombie arson.
It's quite strange that I'm the only one that feels bad about assaulting the zombified pinata corpse of our old friend.
I mean, we don't feel bad, but
I'm doing this very regretfully, but you know,
I'm doing this regretfully.
he wouldn't want. He wouldn't. He, you know, would you want people to see you as a zombie?
I'm not guilt tripping anyone here. It's fine.
I think
Do
you
what
are.
have to do.
Sebastian, if he's zombie dead or regular dead, it's the same spell to bring him back.
Fair enough.
And if he's regular dead, he doesn't bite us on the way.
All right, but I might drop him, so do what you have to do quickly.
Fair. It's Dame L'Oreal's turn. And Dame L'Oreal has... Huh. That's funny. Dame L'Oreal does not have Turn Undead as... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dame L'Oreal does not have Turn Undead as a divine, channel divinity. So what she will do... is...
Guiding bolt.
she is actually going to cast... I'm gonna do this because I think it's fucking funny. She is going to cast Misty Step and Misty Step up into the air and stab Zombie Arson. Because fuck it. Why not?
Oh my god.
Smart idea.
So that's 16 radiant damage, and if he's not dead, she'll drop a divine smite in there.
No, 16 is enough to do it.
Excellent. You watch her disappear, and it's her Misty Step. Smells oddly like fresh laundry. And it just sort of breezes past you, and she Misty Steps up into the air and stabs him with her Holy Avenger, and
I use my telekinesis to bring them both down to the ground.
there we go. There we go. And I believe that's everyone up, and I believe that's everybody dead. So we're out of combat order.
Metal Dame L'Oreal, good to see you.
Likewise, Cervantes, I had worried a bit about your associations lately, but I think we might need to talk.
Believe me, I've been concerned about my associations as well.
All the earth bits just kind of fall to the ground, just giant rocks.
Metal, you came back.
Metal comes out of the rocks. Only because your people nearly tried to burn my home down to the ground, but...
I'm gonna give Metal a hug.
Yeah, what do you mean, your people?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean, you people?
Sorry, I meant the... I don't know, people dressed like the not the red wizards. The Cal wizards. Cal wizards sent... The Cal wizards... The Cal wizards sent a bunch of flesh bags, or meat bags, to try to burn down the Iron Grove.
Oh, don't worry, Saturday I'll be human racist too.
I'd invite.
Turns out, it turns out it's kind of hard to burn down trees made of iron.
I will say that when Zombie Arson falls, I would say that would probably end the wild magic effect of fly on Lars. But you didn't fly anywhere, so you're still on the ground. Yeah, you were just hovering a little bit, and then you just like boom, bounce. And as soon as they touch down, Dame L'Oreal will walk over to you, and she just wraps both arms around your waist and just squeezes you.
You see Lars kind of like latch on too,
It-
but he has his like tiny little arms.
Yeah, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I didn't think love needed a strength saving throw. I should have known better.
It does if you're doing it right.
You got
Oh!
Bad one.
Yeah. She wraps you up and just pops your back. And it feels bad for a second. And then you realize that she hasn't broken your spine, and you just feel like you've had a very good chiropractic alignment. I'm very glad you're not dead. But I think that might need to wait, since the city's on fire.
We need to move to somewhere safe.
I'd invite you over to my house, but it's been burned down.
I need to go somewhere that's not on fire.
Citadel of the Radiant Heart?
Yes. How many of you can fly? I can summon my Pegasus.
How far away is it? I can fly for the next 8 minutes or so.
I can also fly for a bit.
Depends
Don't
on
you
how
have a rug?
fast you are. You do all have I'm as the DM. Yes, you have a rug.
All right.
Doriel doesn't know, but you do have a flying carpet. Yeah.
I fucking forgot. I have a flying carpet. Yes.
Brett, it's a holding out on me. Give me that rug.
My flying carpet.
Yeah. Greg. Let's see.
It's our rug, comrade.
Oh, a rug.
It's a pretty big one too.
Yeah,
It is. It's
it's the
wonderful.
big one.
You guys have a flying rug?
Yeah. A lot happened, Cervantes. Speaking of which, Cervantes, did you
We also have a
know?
crab.
I actually, yeah, the
Lobster.
crab is in
It's called the big friendly crab. So
the big friendly crab.
No, I just wanted to say without any context at all. We have a crab.
You have a crab?
We have a crab.
Yes,
Oh, you
Davro?
misremember it as the malt lobster.
I speak crab.
Well, not that. It's a long story. We'll explain later. Let's get to safety first.
What kind of crab is it? And,
We'll get to safety. We'll explain on the way or something like that.
I have to remember what kind of stuff Arson has in case we need to, I don't know, loot his corpse.
well, let's say
I
that
I imagine we're bringing the corpse
you
with
bring
us.
his corpse. You bring his corpse with you.
Alright.
It's like a big floppy purse.
Yeah.
I want to ask Cervantes. So, first of all, good to see you. Did you know Subri was leading the terrorist mages by any chance?
Yeah.
That tracks her, Cervantes.
Look,
He
well,
did-
I'll explain everything when we get
roll
there.
this insight check. You did not know.
There you go.
I mean,
Alright, I'll play your game.
Yeah, okay.
that doesn't
fine.
even pass my passive insight.
Hold on.
And back.
Lars,
Got him.
you're too distracted by your boo. You're like riding on the back of her Pegasus. It's very romantic. She
Like-
smells a little bit like blood. Yeah.
Like holding her from behind, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just...
Yeah. It's a little less romantic when you realize that she's also strapped Arson's zombified dead body to the back of the Pegasus.
I'll
But you're
ignore it.
pretending. Yeah. But yeah, none of you except for Lars believe Cervantes.
I'll explain everything when we get there. Don't worry.
Look, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Same.
So you get a overhead view of the city now. And for some of you it's familiar, for some of you it's more familiar than others. And you see a city very changed. Athkatla was never a beautiful city. Not on this side of the river, at least. But it was a city that had its own character. You know, there were streets and there were buildings, and it was a bustling metropolis. And as you look across now, you see a lot of soldiers in the streets, and you see a lot of smoldering ruins. You see the crackle of arcane fire. And you see a city at war. And as a reminder, this is our battle map. Because guess who's like, you're running a war campaign now.
Guys.
Please capture some strongholds. So I'll take a moment. So these guys obviously are the Shadow Thieves. Those are Shadow Thieves strongholds. This major one here, it seems to be centered in the Gem District, and particularly in the Golden Strand, presumably the Danahir estate. These guys, this is a symbol for the Cowled Wizards. And as you can see, the major stronghold, and Cervantes would be able to explain this to everyone since he was here for the duration of this civil war. The Gold Spires is the main stronghold for the Cowled Wizards. There are smaller pockets in the Salimchant estate, and presumably in the tunnels underneath the Salimchant estate, in the merchant docks, and basically through the more affluent areas of the city. The Cowled Wizards have claimed everything on the posh side of the river, with the exception of the Temple District, which is the center for the Order of the Radiant Heart, and the Danahir estate. On the side of the river that you all started on, because this battle took place right there, there are Shadow Thieves outposts. These are what safe houses and like smuggling centers that Tanis has managed to keep safe, but they don't have, their only major center of operations is on the far side of the river. Additionally, this symbol is for the Abet's mages, the sewer mages that you met originally. So they have a larger presence in the center of the central district, one over here, a smaller outpost here. And then this is the symbol for the terrorist mages, the ones that Subri is presumably running. And they took over the mage jail after you all crashed the party, as it were.
Easily crash that party again.
Possibly. Though you might not find that such an easy task if everyone in there is as powerful as Subri.
Good point.
And this small outpost for the Order of the Radiant Heart on this side of the river is the Slippery Elf.
How long would it take to get to a bet?
To a bet, from there, I would say no more than 10 minutes or so.
That's probably
Flying.
the play.
To get to the Order of the Radiant Heart, it would be probably, for a bet, flying above the city, if you could pinpoint where it was, would maybe be 5 minutes, and I would say maybe 15 minutes to the Order of the Radiant Heart. A bet did dip from the last fight, so you don't know if he would be in the major stronghold or the smaller one or someplace else.
Well, the Order of the Radiant Heart. If we can get there.
There had not been, I would say, Cervantes, airstrikes. There's not like a flying combat unit.
Not yet.
Like nobody has, not yet. There's no, there aren't like the guards don't have
Airships.
griffins.
There's no
you know,
AA guns.
Correct.
Nobody's getting on a rug and fight and having like dog fights in the air.
Not
I
yet.
wish.
Not yet.
Do you all want to go to
Because-
the main Radiant Heart Citadel?
I think that's probably the safest place right now.
That's probably the best place also to take care of the wounded and try to take care of this body.
Yeah, you can make it to the Order of the Radiant Heart pretty easily, and the Temple District had always been sort of cordoned off, but it was more for show than for anything like real serious fortifications. It was just a beautifully muraled wall separating the temples from the rest of this side of Athkatla. And now you see that the Order of the Radiant Heart and presumably the other clerics and paladins of the temples in Athkatla, those that aren't in the pocket of the Cald Wizards and the Salim Chants at least, have joined together, and they've put together pretty good fortifications around the outside. Spikes, they've thickened the walls. There are guards around the outside. Ballista are set up. They've done a pretty good job of fortifying this area, with the limited resources that they have, at least. And you land. You enter as you land. The first thing that you'd notice is that the garden in the open air, that first open area of the Order of the Radiant Heart, you're expecting it to be withered and decayed and just as burnt and neglected as the rest of the city. And it's in full bloom and green and healthy. Because they got themselves a pet druid. So it's beautiful and is presumably doing a lot of the work of feeding all of the refugees that are now flooding the streets outside of the Order of the Radiant Heart.
These mushrooms are good for if you got a bad stomach. These mushrooms are good if you got like, I don't know, a headache or something. You only eat these when you have nothing to do for an afternoon and maybe the stars are like getting very bright at night and you don't want to do anything for like the rest of the night. Careful of those. And then we got corn, other staples for like farmery, but
Metal, I think we decided that we were going to tell people that they should only take those if they were after a spiritual journey.
right, spiritual journey.
Yes. You're brought in. Everybody is they're well fed, at least, but they are war-ragged and weary, and there are lots of injuries. And I would say that the number of the paladins of the Order of the Radiant Heart has been maybe not halved, because they do have a lot of healing in their arsenal. But there's a chunk of faces in there that you find missing. Maybe a third of their number is less now. And Dame L'Oreal will welcome you in, and she just directs you directly upstairs into her private office, and everybody sort of trundles up there. And I believe... Oh, hey!
Oh my god.
Hello! He lives!
Barely.
Hello.
Barely.
Yeah. We finished combat like 15 minutes ago. That's how long that took.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same.
So Yeah, subway combat. You are. Who's? Oh dear. You become not a pocket watch, and you bust out of Bubbles' pocket, like her trouser pocket. And you're in the courtyard of the Order of the Radiant Heart, and you look around and you see Arson's body. Dead body, very worse for wear. Looks like it had been zombified a little bit. The flesh that usually covered his changeling mouth has been chewed away. He also has a very large sword wound in the middle of his chest. So there's that. And everyone else looks all right. You don't see Victor, but you do see Metal. But you don't see Poppy anywhere.
Long time no see.
Man,
Well, if it isn't stopwatch Ian.
Hey there, bud.
Hey.
In,
I'd say something snappy like, pleasure of you to join us, but then I'd be a hypocrite.
in the nick of time, I should hope.
Well, a soft boy like yourself is probably safer showing up now rather than earlier.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
There were 2 opportunities to counterspell Finger of Death, though, and you missed those.
If I would have taken them.
if I would have taken
But you do not feel Poppy on this plane of existence. Then presumably she has been popped back into the Feywild.
Cool.
You are in the Temple District, and it is awash with refugees, and you've been brought upstairs into Dame L'Oreal's private office for debriefing, and presumably also to feed you and care for any wounds that you may have.
I think I speak for everyone when I say that I love what you've done with the place. But why are the Slum Chants still in power?
That's a good question.
In power is a way to put it.
Actively at war with the rest of the city is another way to put it. The problem is that there are approximately 800 wizards between us and the Salem Chants. And there are 35 of us. And perhaps 150, she looks at Arson, or so, the Shadow Thieves. And the sewer wizards have been split in twain. And half of them have declared martial law against the Shadow Thieves.
Do you know why?
I have my suspicions. Thubri came to me in confidence a few days before the first attack and said that she had reason to believe that Tanis or someone in her employ had leaked the location of the rebel mages meeting and was responsible for the attack that took out a lot of their number. As for the reason for the split, I believe it is because Abet refused to act on Subri's intelligence to that fact.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof, yes. I'm inclined to believe that Tanis did not have anything to do with that directly.
If our If our events or adventure with Bubbles is anything to go by, it would appear that someone is trying to smudge the name of the Shadow Thieves across multiple cities.
What does the world come to these days? Thieves' guilds have honor. Noble houses do not, and the city is awash in blood.
Well, nowhere to go but up from the bottom.
I wish that I shared your optimism that this is the bottom.
And how quickly do we get to the bottom?
Well, I imagine that we could do quite a lot if we decided to divide and conquer.
Why do you want to go lower when we could just go up? If we're going down, the next idea is to go up. If you're digging yourself into a hole, stop digging.
He doesn't understand sarcasm.
Oh,
It's been trying.
right. It's like a wooden metal thing, from what I discerned.
He's lovely. Don't ask him to tell you jokes.
Is the name a pun, or is that just a coincidence?
It's a bit of a pun.
So it understands puns, but not sarcasm?
I didn't choose it.
Correct.
Oh, I see.
That's why
The
it
irony
worked.
of our creators, right?
Yes.
The way I see it, there are a few options. None of them are particularly good or easy. With more people, we could wage systematic war in the streets, clear out strongholds as needed. Do that conventional warfare sort of thing. Or similar with guerrilla tactics, but she bangs on her plate armor. Most of my people are not great at stealth. We could attempt to reunify with the Subris faction. Is she still alive? I'd heard that she was in that battle.
We think she's still alive.
People don't usually turn to snow when they die.
Exactly.
Subaru's been acting very funny lately.
Fuck.
Something wrong?
Well, that does mean that there were two of her for a number, who knows how long.
I've been working with her in the sewers under the assumption that she was allied with Abed and I. But oddly enough, when I'm in one room and I walk into the next, she's there. Like I'm in the living room with her, and then I walk into a bedroom and she's there. I just figured she was playing magical tricks on me.
She is a tricky girl.
But what was most concerning was throughout the timeline of this 2 week of war, I like to think all of us have been getting stronger as we go out and fight, and but war weariness has gotten to us, and there's been limitations to our manpower, but she seems to defy all those limitations. She hasn't been war weary. She's grown far stronger than I. Frankly, with her behavior as it has been, and the amassing of power at such a quick rate, I was afraid to raise a voice.
That likely wouldn't have done you much good, Cervantes. The one that turned to ice and snow came with you, Cervantes.
Yes.
You arrived together. So I imagine that means that she's had her simulacrum running interference, so to speak, while she goes off and plans terrorist attacks.
Wait a second. Help me understand. What is the difference between the, I guess, two mages and the terrorists at this point? Where is the line drawn?
Well, the terrorist mages set 4 city blocks on fire that were not full of combatants.
Do we
At
know what the
once.
goal is?
Well,
As far as I can see, so chaos.
yes, there's an amount of chaos. I don't... It's difficult to lie to me, but it's not impossible. And I imagine that Subri played on our close association and desperate times to... Frankly, I did not... I should have realized sooner that something was wrong and I didn't. And I imagine that those 75 people are probably as much on my shoulders as on hers. But as far as I can tell, her intention is to break the cowled wizards by any means necessary, if that means burning down the city around their ears so all anyone inherits is ash and dirt.
This is pure
Fair
killing
enough.
intent.
I'm trying to see if I can do this. 'Cause it's kind of expensive.
At this point, I don't even want to burn down the city, and I came here wanting to burn it down.
He was the original terrorist.
Yeah, you were.
You were a
Yes,
terrorist before it was cool.
I think he was perhaps a terrorist when it was cool. Eco-terrorism is its own sort of niche.
So, I
They
guess.
cast scrying telepathically on Subri.
Oh shit,
Oh, snap.
oh shit. Let me pull up her. I closed her character sheet. How silly of me.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. What are the details of scrying? Por favor.
Okay, yeah, you can see and hear a particular creature that you choose on the same plane of existence as you. They must make a wisdom saving throw, and it's modified by how well I know the target. So if I'm familiar with them, they lose 5 to their saving throw. Also, if I have stuff of theirs, like a likeness or picture or possession or like their blood or something, it goes down. But I don't own anything of Subri's to my knowledge.
No, but you do know her rather well.
Sure.
All right. I'll roll the save. She rolls a 10. So she fails.
Neat.
And you cast scrying on her, and you see from your arcane eyes. I know this is a different spell. Description is good. Through this arcane lens, you see her walking and talking along a bridge over a river, and she's looks different than the simulacrum that you had seen. The simulacrum looked like the Subri that you all had known before, and this Subri is maybe 10 or 15 pounds lighter and hard-faced, and she's wearing a sword on her hip on one side and a dagger on the other, and she's talking with someone, and you recognize their voice. You didn't know them very well. It was another mage that had perhaps been part of the sewer mages while you were there. Another of the dissenting voices, as it were. And as she crosses the bridge and crosses through a portcullis gate with guards, you'll lose connection. As if she's passed through some sort of anti-magic shell.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
She's there.
I won't disclose this now while we're in the room with Dame Lorio, but at some point I'll
Okay.
explain.
You know, I honestly thought that all this was what I wanted. I was like, you know what? Fuck the Salam chants. Fuck the Cowled Wizards. I'm tired of all this guerrilla tiptoe around bullshit, assassinations. Let's just fucking fight them.
And then you realized we're hopelessly outnumbered and not gunned, what's the word?
Classed?
No.
Probably outclassed.
Certainly without the same amount of arcane capability, or deep pockets, or seemingly endless hordes of mercenaries.
Not long after a week, you know, when you're standing out, looking over the city, just on fire and pluming with smoke, with dead bodies everywhere, you kind of start to wonder, is this really what I wanted? Is this what Genevieve would have wanted?
Seems like you've grown a lot in 2 weeks.
Well, granted, only 2 months ago I was just a lackey under their boot.
I've been meaning to ask Ian, what's with the mask?
Oh, I remove the dwarven mask. It's uncomfortable to be in some places, and sometimes we prefer not to be known as we were.
Vague.
As ever.
So, yep, I can definitely tell you're Ian, so...
He hasn't changed very much.
No, he hasn't. In fact, he
Given-
looks a little more traumatized than normal.
Really, do you think so? I think he looks a little bit healthier.
What's the difference?
I think she looks at you and tilts her head a little. I think maybe something that you thought had been broken in your heart mended a little while you were gone.
Time has a way of healing wounds.
Eventually. I'll let you know when it finishes. She pats Cervantes on the shoulder. It's never really worth it in the end. But that's what you swore to do, right? Fight in your god's name. Uphold your oaths. And it doesn't get easier, as that I've found. In fact, if it gets easier, you've probably done the wrong thing.
Turns out, at this point, it's really about... It's not even... I was originally out to avenge Genevieve, but you eventually come to realize, after everything that's happened, that the lives... The people that are still alive are what really matter.
And keeping them that way.
Which has been really hard.
It's been so hard. Oh my god.
I only have a lay on hands of 10, and, very unfortunate.
It's. I walk around with my lay on hands pool nearly empty. Because.
You get one, you get one, you get one. But it's good to have you all back. Flowers, by the way. I see you haven't gained an ounce of muscle, but you have gained some bravery.
And lost his voice.
No. Don't touch your chipmunks. Your chipmunks.
Better?
There we go.
Yeah, there
You're
it
not a
is.
chipmunk anymore.
Great. Faith will do that. But life has given me faith. As much as this life can.
Well, I'm glad to see that. Although, I wish... It's only a shame that that you guys arrived at just the perfect time.
Your friend. And she sort of motions downstairs where she did not bring Arson's body upstairs to her private office. He was safely ensconced in the sort of makeshift morgue they've got down in the actual temple area.
Oh no, they have a makeshift morgue.
Oh, darling. Yeah. Yes. Lay on hands only goes so far, even when you've got 100 points of it.
100? Okay.
Arson was a valuable asset at the very least. We arrived about the same time, but he was a through line straight to Tanis, and his connection with the Shadow Thieves was invaluable. I don't know if we still have that connection now.
Well, I think that you might be surprised what sort of bedfellows war makes.
Admiral?
Yes.
Bedfellows.
Oh,
What?
oh.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Well,
There's no judgment here.
By Lathander, we've seen what this man can do in peacetime. Let's see what he can do during war.
This man can make alliances.
Wait.
You know, I think that I might draw the line at forcing someone to prostitute themselves for peace. If you choose to prostitute yourself for peace, that is on you.
Isn't the saying "make love, not war"?
I mean,
I don't
look.
think it's make love. I don't think there's the emphasis there.
Manufacture. No.
Look, and I make sure my mom and Bubbles is not here. Look, if I could, maybe do something like that to save the world, I'm pretty sure I would, But like, let's be, where would I even start? I'm not gonna take her.
You gotta fuck your way to the top.
I don't believe that. She looks at you. I don't know that you would find Marika Salimchant quite as malleable in terms of power as you might in terms of bedplay.
Impressive words. How, out of curiosity, if the factions outside of the wizards were united, would there be enough of an opposition to turn the tables on this whole kerfuffle?
The Order of the Radiant Heart and the Shadow Thieves have been working together already. And with as many of the wizards as we could get, if we didn't have to fight on two fronts, fight the cowled wizards and the terrorists at the same time, if we could worry about waging war instead of mitigating a humanitarian crisis, I imagine that we could make more of a dent. I think that there's a better chance with you all back. And speaking of, if you want to bring your friend downstairs back, I think that one of our clerics might be able to do so. Though you'll have to convince Jax to do it and also provide a diamond worth 25,000 gold pieces. So, there's that.
The time being, it could honestly be a benefit if Arson is dead. If we want to make peace with Subri, making it on the lines that we've been hurt, and we still come bearing an olive branch, might make us seem more amiable.
Oh. Interesting.
I have a hard time believing that Subri's... I mean, if you want to personally appeal to her, but I doubt that she's going to have any sort of inkling that you all are going to be willing to ally with the terrorist wizards.
Well,
Maybe me, but not the rest of you.
I personally would only seek a meeting. I want to understand why she goes with this option and try to explain why, in my experience, it might not lead to an end she enjoys.
I think she might believe that Ian is capable of quite a lot also. And maybe this one, and she points at Sebastian. I suspect she knows him rather more well than you might
Sebastian's
think.
right.
I've been in the city a long time. I would not have thought that you would consider peace rather than
Victory?
a more permanent sort of mitigation. Yes, victory, for lack of a better word.
What
It's
would victory be?
Well,
Cutting off the head of a snake? It seems that
for
we've
some
tried
people.
that before and it turned out to be more of a hydra.
That does tend to be what happens. But just because that is the usual outcome doesn't mean it's not the first thing people try. It
Agreed?
takes a brave man to look for peace in a time of war, I think.
But if you look around the table here, you'll see plenty of faces who were drawn here at the beginning by an act of revenge. And I worry that we would just make more parties, splinter more groups, and cause more problems if we do not at least try to talk.
I neither can nor will make choices for the rest of you, but I certainly came here with revenge in my heart, blood on my hands. I don't know that my time here has eased either of them, but it's given me something bigger to look at. And I would rather sue for peace. And though it loathe me to say, I think that Subri might be a problem for another day.
And so who do you defer as the primary problem?
Well, I think that probably ridding the city of the Salim chants, perhaps, but more definitively the Cowled Wizards would be the best. If there weren't Cowled Wizards, then perhaps we could focus more on creating a city that we might all be proud to live in.
And perhaps people would stop framing our friends and pitting us against each other.
Do you believe they were framed?
I've seen it once, or I believe I've seen it once, and I have no reason to doubt they wouldn't continue to do the same things in their own town.
I'm inclined to agree. I think Tanis is a lot of things. Tanis is not stupid.
Fighting a war on two fronts certainly is.
Yes, deceitful, murderous, ruthless,
A little greedy.
definitely greedy, but stupid, never, hardly ever. Just like that drunk an awful lot.
Also, when Arson went down, he said something about they have a girl.
Which they? Were you?
He didn't specify. I was hoping you guys would know.
Arson has a daughter. He's taken by the Cowled Wizard. And, yeah.
A little girl, changeling girl.
Yep. Do you know her?
I don't know her, but I know that the Shadow Thieves for years have had a cadre of changelings and make very good spies and thieves, if you can look like anyone. I know that. Have you ever wondered how the Cowled Wizards have such depth to their ranks? How many Cowled Wizards have you killed personally? I'd say I've killed upwards of 20, 30.
I was gonna say, you want me to count?
Yeah, we killed a lot.
I think between the party as a whole, we're up in the triple digits now.
Yes. How do you think the Cowled Wizards have such depth to their ranks?
Conscription.
Money.
Yeah.
Both, I suspect. Because if you're a highly trained wizard, you hardly need to turn to a dictatorial regime in Asbakwadeth Kotla to gain power, to gain money. They have mercenaries amongst their ranks, but mercenaries don't have the sort of loyalty that Cowled Wizards tend to. I have long suspected that they conscript people, enslave people. It's hardly unique in this city. Get them young enough, get them talented enough, indoctrinate them. Put a child with some talent through enough pain. It's not very long until you've got a very clandestine child soldier, is it?
Oh god, that sounds like the Empire.
So, I mean, I was thinking these people did it of their own free will. I mean, we killed people, I guess, who pretty much were forced to do this.
Brainwashed, convinced to do it.
I can't imagine that it's all of them. I can't imagine it's all of them.
Create a society with enough problems, and then you offer people money and power and training. People will come of their own free will as well, I'm sure.
And I suspect that perhaps suspect is not the right word. You can't torture yourself with might-haves and could-bes. There's plenty of time to unburden your soul later. And please don't take that to mean I think you have to find religion. But
No, I'm good.
He
No,
found genies.
honestly, there's as much release in confessing to someone that you trust and someone that you love as there is confessing to God. Absolution in love is absolution in love.
Jen, have we heard anything about a genie wandering around destroying shit?
You
Mm.
have heard a bit about why, even after the terrorist mages torched most of the gem district, there doesn't seem to be any encroachment of cowled wizards in the gem district. And it's because whenever they go in there, they get electrocuted.
Hmm.
And then their smoking, charred bodies are tossed over the wall.
Nice.
I wonder if the horses are still alive.
Do you
Could be
think we
anything.
need to visit the gem district?
Well, Tanis is there, and as is... Fuck me. The only houses left standing in the gem district were Madame Flowers and the Cormier estate. Subry's estate. And I just suspected that it was left standing because whoever was running the terrorists had a soft spot for Subry and didn't want to immediately turn on their comrades. And everyone loves Madame Flowers. But... well, that makes an awful lot more sense.
Maybe we should go to both estates.
Subry's father is here. I mean, not in the temple, but in the district. He was a bit inconsolent after he discovered what happened to some of his horses.
Oh, wait, hold up. Did Jack survive though?
Jack is a horse.
Yeah, I know. He was the only good one. Like, did he survive?
Look, you don't understand. He knows tricks.
Well, no, just the way that he talked about Jack, I assumed this was a child. Or
No. I know
No.
full well what this is. This is a horse.
Jack is better than a child. A child doesn't know how to steal. Forget it, you heard that.
Remind me never to introduce you to my children. Jack is still alive, as far as I could tell.
Oh, thank God.
I never got to do the crown race and win that money.
Well, I'm sure that you can steal all of the money you'd like out of the gold spires after this is done. It's called the gold spires for a reason.
I'm pretty sure the race was supposed to happen the day
Of our departure?
Ran, yes.
Yeah.
And when the shit show happened.
Life is full of coincidences, isn't it?
So wait a second. I'm trying to focus here for a second. The primary problem is the cowled wizards, but there's far too many of them for just to do a front-facing offensive.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
but you've also said that efforts to, I suppose, reunite the rest of the city aren't as high a priority. So what would you suggest that we do, Dame Lord?
Oh, no, I believe that I have either misspoken in my weariness or been misunderstood. The primary danger is certainly the cowled wizards. I would say if we want a chance at defeating the cowled wizards, doing something one way or the other about the splinter group is probably a priority.
I believe she meant that Subry's reformation would come after the peace between
Yes.
the parties.
Yes, that
Noted.
is indeed
Temper-
what I was trying to convey. I don't think that I have slept more than 4 hours in the last 3 days.
Simply put, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. And if there's anything left of Subry in there worth saving, well, it's an unfortunate truth of war that we might need to make use of her ruthlessness and deal with the consequences afterwards.
We just clean up
think
the
if
mess as
we-
she goes.
Doesn't seem like he's been unnegotiable in the past. Seems like he has a head out straight. It's just, people are a product of their environment, and this is quite the environment.
Isn't it just? Davril, you're going to say something.
I was just gonna say, if we can prove, I mean, I think we all think it was probably the Cow Wizards who, leaked the information. If we could prove that and bring that to Subri, that would help, divert her attention more to fighting them than the, Shadow Thieves.
Yeah.
It certainly could. It certainly couldn't hurt if you could find proof.
We could
More convincing proof, at least.
either speak with Tanis and try and find proof, or merely go to Subri and say that an eye for an eye has been pulled in the death of our son, and try and show her that if she does destroy the Shadow Thieves, then even united we will still fall likely. And so it is best to unite while we can. Either option could work.
You are an optimist, suddenly.
I've seen many paths.
Out of game question.
Mhm.
Did we know about Subri's and Bubbles' sapphic shenanigans? I know we as people knew, but is that in-game knowledge?
I think some people figured it out because she called Subri darling in Ascending, but afterwards you asked her about it directly and she lied. And a couple of you figured it out, but Lars didn't roll high enough, I don't believe.
No, Lars probably never did. Lars will then say, if only we knew people who were close to Subri at one point.
I mean, you were her fake husband.
Yeah.
I guess I am trained to talk with her.
Perhaps you are the closest one here.
Maybe we could do like an alliance through marriage. Like unify unify two
I
countries.
hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't believe that Subri likes boys.
Thank God.
Wait, not at all?
Barely as people, but certainly not as lovers.
How about that?
Well,
And now I was wondering why she is so quick to agree to that fake marriage. I just wanted the money for it, quite frankly.
That's hardly the first time that's happened.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to touch her at all. That was the deal.
It's hardly the first time someone with predilections in the other direction has had a marriage of convenience.
all right, assholes. We've spilled all the beans to you. What the fuck were you doing for 2 weeks?
I don't even.
Trauma!
We're out here fighting for our lives. What were you doing out there?
I got traumatized.
We were fighting, as well. Doing stuff,
John Wick.
Your loved ones live in this city. Some of ours live elsewhere.
You have loved ones?
Loved ones?
We all come from somewhere, don't we?
Some when.
What about you,
Some
Arson?
of us.
Not Arson. What about you, Metal?
Where's my crossbow?
You've been here in the Radiant Heart this whole time, Metal?
No, I got here about a day or two ago.
Where'd you go? Last time I saw you, we were like, everyone else was asleep, and you were like, I have to go, my people need me, and you flew away as an owl. And I was just like, okay.
How was that?
I went back to the Iron Grove.
Look, Metal, you leave us alone for like 2 weeks, and now look what happened.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
And it wasn't him that set it on fire, which is remarkable.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah,
Where'd you
well,
go? You went to your grove?
Don't you think?
I went to my grove. I stomped a few Cald wizards who thought that they could handle it. It turns out that, I should tell you, I'm not the only product of the grove anymore.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a giant metal bear with whirling teeth for a mouth. Well, it has that now.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
It's also...
Can you bring it here?
Are you related
I
to
don't
it?
think I can make it do anything.
That's fair. You should not try to make anything bear-shaped do your will.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
There's... It seems the Grove is making more natural things like me. A combination of trees and machinery that make these new creatures.
Guardians, you think?
Possibly. I came back. I fought off the Grove, nearly died a couple of times, or fought off the wizards, and I nearly died a couple of times. And then this giant pterodactyl made of tree bark and metal came out of nowhere and ate a cowled wizard right in front of me.
That sounds badass.
Yeah.
How can we get them in the city?
Maybe this is the new faction we ally.
Darling, I have to tell you that I don't know that a creature of ironwood and metal birthed to life from the fuel of an archfey is really the thing that we should set loose in a city made of stone and metal. And have you seen how few trees there are here?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But I was thinking just dropping him in the Golden Spires.
I thought we were trying to stop the terrorism.
We're not trying. I'm done with the eco-terrorism thing. As much as I like the idea of, I don't know, dropping a giant metal bear in the middle of an enemy encampment, it's probably not going to be a good idea. And getting it to stop tearing things to shreds is probably going to be very hard.
Davril, did you bring your mother to a war zone?
That's your mother?
It's a long story. I mean, actually, kind of short. But yeah, look, I didn't intend to bring her to a war zone. It just kind of happened. You know, we got off the boat and there the war was there. You know.
Did you bring your mother and your stepdaughter to a war zone?
Look, yes, I am not the best son. I am not the best stepfather. I'm working on it. This is new for me.
Well, neither of them are dead, so you've got that going for you.
I plan on after here. I would like to take them to Madame Flower's house and drop them off. I think they'll be safe there. Madame Flowers is there and someone else is there, and they should be more than enough to keep them safe.
There's easy safe passage into the gym district. The only safe place in the city as long as you only need 2 standing buildings.
Why don't we start there then?
We can talk to Tannis.
I want to do an insight check and see if Ian is happy to see me. I'm like, I eyed him closely. I'm like, it's good to see you, Ian. Welcome back.
I do genuinely seem happy to see you in the way you've described yourself. I do seem very lost in thought about a lot of different things right now, but it was genuine when I said you've changed a lot, and I meant it in a good way.
Cool.
Cervantes and Metal, you both notice Poppy's absence.
Where's the little one?
I suspect resting. I have been gone for a bit, but I look at everyone who was around. Did she take a breather, so to speak?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Feywild, then?
Like permanently, or?
Ooh. No, she can come back, but I figured she might have seen enough battle for the moment.
Oh, you did the
and
wizard
It takes
thing.
a little doing to bring her back.
You know, I always was concerned that you were hauling her around through fights as a baby.
I think we've both grown up a little.
She
That's
steals
good.
stuff now.
Who said that?
So, we'll end session there, and you guys go up 2 levels. You're level 11 now. Because I kicked your ass up one side of that battlefield and down the other, and I think that you deserve a little treat.
As a treat.
As a treat, you can have 2 levels.
Yay.
Wow.
I mean, unless you don't feel like you've earned it.
Nope.
We're good.
I definitely earned it.
Yeah. Harrison and Julian are like, and the rest of you are like, please God, are you sure 2's enough?
Divine strike.
Two different people cast Finger of Death on that battlefield.
Only 2?
Only
And
2.
both of them were you, Jen.
They were both me.
I have access to 6th level spells now.
Oh, good.
Dual wielder.
Yeah. Also, if you all want to bring Arson back, it will cost you 25,000 gold.
Whoa!
Is there a time?
Nope.
Limits
As
on
long
that?
as you don't
Okay.
wait longer than 200 years.
You know, I was thinking of like taking a break for 300.
Holy shit.
And that is only if his soul
Willing.
is willing.
Right.
But
Get his daughter, and I'm sure he'll be willing.
you don't even.
Do we
You
know
don't
if he
even
has a
really
soul?
need his body. You can. If you. He was turned into a zombie, yes? The only thing that'll fix that is true resurrection.
I was about to ask, is this reincarnation or true resurrection?
True resurrection, because if he had just died, and like you didn't have, you had like a piece of his body, you could do reincarnation, but to bring back somebody who has been zombified, we do true resurrection.
Before we end the session, Lars, I do recall when I was beating the shit out of oh shit, what was his name? It's been a long time. When I was beating the shit out of that Salone chant. Oh,
Phase?
yeah,
Thaze?
Thaze. When I was beating the shit out of Thaze in the toilet, I believe I heard you beginning funerary rites. Are you able to do that?
Yes.
You think we should give Arsene like a proper funeral with a ceremony? I could do it with you.
I could. Yeah, why not? Yes.
This is some bonding between you and I now that we're back together. We could do a funeral for our dead friend together.
Yeah.
Lars looks at you, kind of annoyed, but then like looks at you, like really sees your eyes and says, "I think that'd be wonderful, Cervantes."
All right.
And you can use the downtime to plan a moving funeral for Arson. And we can start the next session.
That's how we
There.
end the evening. We're just gonna hold a fucking funeral.
I've been up since 5 a.m.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't
You've been
it?
up since 5 and
Yeah.
hungover.
And drinking, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was very hungover this. Oh my god!
Good.
Don't drink homemade mead. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Was it
Don't do it.
good, or is it just the after effects are not good?
It tasted like it was made and racked in a storage unit in upstate New York.
Oh.
Wait, he
Authentic.
brought that from New York?
He did, yeah.
I can tell you why you had a. Just please, I'm asking you why you do that.
Harrison, what's that? Is your hair braided, or is that your jacket behind you?
It's probably just my jacket.
Oh, it's just the jacket. I was like, oh.
You were hoping that he had like.
I was hoping he had like these really cool like braids.
Next time.
Is it long enough to braid again?
I can pull it back, but I probably can't. Maybe a little braid.
Little tiny ones.
It's not
braids.
really long.
Can you do like the
You could just do like a little baby one.
Can you do like the Jedi Apprentice, like one little braid?
The rat tail.
Yeah, the little rat tail.
I'm
yeah.
gonna, if you come to the next session with a fucking rat tail, I'm taking away that inspiration I've used in 8 months. You're getting de-inspired.
Inspired.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
good night, everyone.
Yeah, go up
Night.
2 levels. If you're gonna do something funky, please just give me a heads up so I'm not like, hey, and you're like, turns out I took 2 extra classes. You know?
Multi-classing 2 extra times.
Oh
God
god.
damn, don't do it. Please don't do it.
This man keeps threatening to multi-class into Bard also.
I know.
Join me in Bard, Joseph.
I just kind of want to give like Jen an aneurysm. Like it just it makes me happy.
God.
God bless
I'm already
you.
punishing myself enough.
Of all
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it too. Alright. Thanks,
I'm going to
Sean.
bed.
I'm going to
Bye-bye!
bed.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Bye.